dearest Jonathan. I have noticed you have been too busy to speak a word, or it may be that you cannot remember what I might look like, for I visited last summer, and I saw you walking around the streets with a couple men. I understand if you cannot remember what I look like. I have gone to war for years on end. I do apologize that I have not spoken to you during war, but it is very difficult to even get shut-eye, especially in Valley Forge. Valley Forge was the worst times of this war, for Congress didn't give us anything to work with. I will be coming home in a month or two, because the British surrendered at Yorktown. General Washington is victorious. We won. I hope Ma and Pa are doing all right. I hope they see me as a hero. I miss you, dear brother, and I cannot wait until I see you again. I'm staying for an extra month or two, just in case the British are still holding a grudge and will attack even after they surrendered. Yes, they do that. If I do not return in the amount of time I say I am supposed to, I'll probably be gone for good. But if I do die, fight for our freedom, fight for the freedom of America. Great Britain will not control us any longer. But can you do me a favor, little brother? Tell Mom and Dad that their eldest will help save America from the chains Britain has given it to hold it to their power. Your brother, Benjamin H. Rainer. Benjamin, I have not forgotten. Those men you saw with me were my friends. Their names were Joseph and Toby. They're siblings. One is 18 like I am, and the other is in his 20s. I'm sorry that Valley Forge was awful. I heard back in 78 their winter was harsh. I know the American troops were there during that time, and I hate that you had to deal with that monstrous ice-like cold. I am quite curious with how it's like in war. Ma and Pa told me that I couldn't join and should just go to school for a doctorate like Pa. Since they were going to tell you to go to school for that, but you ran away one night just to go to war. So they just threw the job onto me immediately. I hate that you left. I'm glad that we were victorious, dear brother. Very glad indeed. Little Sally is always watching out the window, hoping to see you come home. I actually joined her recently, since I have gotten past the first part of university. She doesn't know what you look like, but she keeps pointing at men walking towards our house, asking if they are you, which I sadly tell her no. She cries every night, saying you are going to die in this war. Ma can't bear to listen to her cries about it, while Pa just ignores her completely. I can't stand her cries about that. I can't. Can you promise me that you will actually come home? Please? Ma sees you as brave, while Pa doesn't speak of you. Pa is very upset that you just slipped out one cold night and signed up for the war. I hate him. When I mention you, he says you do not exist. He says that I am insane for believing you even existed. But he won't stop me from loving and caring for my older brother. He can never stop me. I admire you, Ben. I very much admire you. Your brother, Jonathan B. Rainer. I was a fool. After that letter I wrote to my brother, we got a letter from an aide-de-camp of General Washington's. My brother was said to be dead. He died in a surprise battle that British flung at them for an actual ending to the war. The British were almost victorious, but they failed last minute. I hate the British. I hate the king. I hate all of them. My brother died because of their jealousy, greed, and recklessness. He told me to fight for America's freedom. That is what I'm going to do. I am going back to college to get a second degree in law. I am going to do everything that will cause America to have its true freedom of its stripes and stars. I am Jonathan Benjamin Rainer, and I will avenge my brother. You red freaks won't stand a chance against America. You will die of embarrassment before you cheer in victory ever again.